Hey, y'all, want to get on and encourage y'all real quick. One of the things, I was listening to this song today, and I was like, I got to make this video because this is for real. Like, I always say stuff that's real, but I'm going to tell you something. When you've been with somebody, it's when you a certain type of person, when you just loyal, like you loyal to your friends, you just made different. You literally cut from a different cloth. Everybody is not like that. For real. There are wives out here that if their husband got sick, they going to be right there taking care of them. And then there's the other ones that's going to be like, bye, and go find somebody else. Like, this stuff is, just giving you an example. It's people that'll go do a crime with somebody knowing that that crime could potentially put them in jail. And this is my definition of snitching. If you go do a crime with somebody and you know that crime, you know it's a crime, and then you get in there, y'all get caught, and you go to tell it, that's snitching. That's what I consider snitching. This is what I consider a person not to be loyal. Because you knew that it was a potential for y'all to get in trouble. So why is you in here snitching? That's just me. That's what I think of when I think of like a disloyal person or somebody like that or anything like that. And the same for when you're in a relationship with somebody. For you to go out and cheat on somebody, you just disloyal. That's just a disloyal person. They don't have no loyalty to themselves. They ain't got no loyalty to nobody. And when you have been in a situation like that, it can make it harder for you to trust again. Because I'm gonna tell you something. When I got out of that relationship, that marriage with that man, I was like, I don't trust nobody. Because ain't no way I was in a relationship with Lucifer cousin. There's no way I didn't know who this person was. So I didn't even trust my judgment anymore. I was like, this a whole nother human. Who? Ain't no way. Ain't no way I married you. I was thinking that. I was like, I don't trust my judgment, because in my mind, if you gonna say you loyal to me and you give me your word, that's what I'm counting on. Sometimes that's all we got is our word. And if you tell me I got you and I'm going to be a certain type of way, and you end up just saying, I don't want to be that way no more, or something, I can make you mad to the point where you don't want to, you done switched up, you a whole different person, baby. You was like that the whole time. That's what y'all got to understand. Some of these people really be like that. For real. In a relationship, everybody got an opportunity to cheat. It's always a handsome man out there. It's always going to be a beautiful person. A person got to have a certain type of loyalty to remain faithful to somebody. You got to be a certain type of person. You got to be cut from a different cloth. I'm telling you. People be like, no, all men cheat. That is not true. There are real men out there that don't cheat. Every woman don't cheat. For real. But the ones that do is a disloyal person. There's no way around it. If you got somebody at home that's loyal to you, willing to deal with all the temptation in this world and stay faithful to you, and you go out there and cheat on them, baby, something wrong with you. Something is wrong with that person. Either way it go, it's something wrong with you. Because you don't have no self-control. That person didn't have no self-control. You ain't make nobody mad enough to where they said they finna go cheat on you. If you wasn't cheating and all that stuff, or you didn't got an attitude with them or something, baby, they was already like that. They was just waiting on the opportunity. So when I got out of that situation, the things that, and I put a lot of this stuff in my book, and a lot of this stuff I was like, you know what, I ain't even gonna talk about it, baby. I'm gonna talk about it. Because I need to let y'all see the magnitude of what I went through and how I'm able to still be cool with this man and have no issues with him. Because a person handled me wrong. I'm telling y'all, I always think about it. Not only did you kick me down, but you spit on me when I was down. Because, baby, you could have went on ahead about your business. You didn't have to do all that. That's what I think about in a certain situation. So I was in that situation. So I was like, you know what? That was a different type of human. I'm sure people grow and all that stuff. I ain't talking about who he is now. I don't know who he is now. But during that time, I was in my early 20s. He was in his early 20s. Baby, I still made a decision not to be a certain type of way. I still made a decision not to cheat. I still made a decision to keep my word. So many things happen in that situation to where I did not trust my judgment no more. Because I was like, if I gave you my heart and you really out here just embarrassing me, seeing me hurt, and you okay with me being hurt and you still doing what you doing, baby, I can't trust you. And some of y'all doing that right now. You with a person and you like, ain't no way I would have did you like that. Because we all got an opportunity to get to play in somebody's face. It's always a somebody out here waiting to get in somebody's relationship. There's always that. And if you a beautiful woman and you take care of yourself, every time you go to the store, I guarantee you somebody trying to holler at you. It's life. That's why you got to make sure if you a certain type of person, that's why you got to make sure you with a certain type of person. You got to understand, that man got to understand temptation and be able to be strong enough to withstand it. Because it's real. We can't go out here with blindfolds on every day. No, life is real. But it take a certain type of person to keep their word. And everybody ain't built like that. They not. Everybody don't get in front of and that altar and make better for worse and sickness through hell. Everybody don't mean that. Everybody don't understand that. Some people just say it. That's why you got to make sure you with the right person before you say that. You got to make sure that person understand life. This me and you right here. We ain't finna let nobody come in between us. This me and you. I got you. When a man tell you he got you, as a woman, we want to believe that. And sometimes we've held on to certain situations because we really wanted that man to keep his word. Because we believed him. And sometimes you got to understand, you got to face it, sis. He just wasn't what you thought he was. He wasn't. And sometimes, some situations, you and a man like to make him better for another woman. Because he might not do that to her. It's crazy. But it's real. But that don't take away from somebody doing you any type of way, because they could just leave. Before they play in your face and embarrass you and have you out here looking like a skeleton, stressed out, or big as a house, stressed out, eating and all that, they could just go. But some people like they cake and eat it too. They don't care how it makes you feel. They are selfish. They don't care that they in this house and they living double lives. They don't care how it makes somebody feel. I saw this video the other day. This man was cheating on his wife, and the girl, the sneaky link's husband, boyfriend, killed him. What do you do in that type of situation? You ain't had no business messing with that man's wife, girlfriend, whoever she was. You ain't had no business, because you never should have been in that type of situation. You a married man. So what do they say in the funeral? He was loyal. He was a faithful man. He loved his family. What do they say? Because he wasn't that. So it's like, I think about stuff like that. Like, what type of person are you? When God give you a blessing, how do you handle it? Because some of y'all was somebody's blessing and they handled you wrong, and they'll never find another woman like you again. They can search high and low. They'll never find another woman like you again. And the same goes for a man. There's a woman you handle. Sometimes you're lucky enough to get another one. Sometimes. But it ain't always easy. Because I'm telling you, people's mindsets is different out here these days. They different. You really got to pick. I'm telling you, it's a whole lot of people in this world, but everybody ain't built the same, y'all. I'm telling you. You got to be careful. You got to know who you dealing with. You can't be out here just going and moving in this type of way. But I wanted to get on and encourage y'all. That dropped in my spirit. Y'all can go to my website, Force2 Divorce, and pre-order my book, y'all. It's coming out. It's about to be amazing. Love y'all.